Hey guys, welcome to my practice vlog, number 2. So in the first practice vlog I went through concepts about soloing on a single string and we touched on the intervals. Now I'm going to give you my cheat code for understanding all of the intervals over an octave. Okay, so normally we would start with a major scale that you would all know, or a minor scale. But I'm going to do the intervals in a chromatic scale, which is so all 12 intervals. Now what do I mean by cheat code? I mean that there's a way that you can reference these intervals with songs that you already know, intervals that you already know, and it's deceptively easy. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. I'm going to do this in the key of E. And we're going to have a look at the first interval, which is between E and F. Okay, so that's the interval of a semitone. Now, the easiest thing to think of for this is Jaws, right? Right, that's that interval, a semitone or a minor second. Okay, the next interval, a major second. Okay, and the major second is the first interval in your major scale. Okay, now for this, there's a bunch of them, but I think of the Kinks, You Really Got Me. So that's that interval there. Okay, the next interval, a minor third. Really simple one. Right, Seven Nation Army, or an even easier one is the is like a siren. So that interval of in the siren, that's a minor third, or even. Right, you can be as childish with these things as you like. As long as they're memorable, then they're really helpful. Okay, so that's the minor third. Okay, so from E again, major third. Okay, really. All right, Three Blind Mice. But as soon as you hear that interval, okay, so I know that's a major third. Right, next interval, a perfect fourth. There's a bunch for this. Or my personal favourite is. So there it is, that's that interval, a perfect fourth. Right, next interval, we have what we call a tritone or a flat fifth. So a really easy one for this is The Simpsons. So okay, so that's a good one. Another really good one is so from our flat five, we go up to our perfect fifth. My favourite one for this is. So, 2001 Space Odyssey. Next, we have our minor six. So this is from one of my favourite bands ever. Alright, that's split ends, I got you, and that's that minor six. So moving on for our minor six, we have our major six. Okay, my body lies over the ocean. Again, I know these are childish, but they're so sort of ingrained in my head that's really easy for me to pick out these intervals when I relate them back to these tunes that I know. So, my Bonnie, major 6, easy. So for the major 6, we go upper semitone to the minor 7. From one of my favourite guitar intros of all time. Okay, so Josie by Steely Dan. I started now, so I've got to play the whole thing. So cool. Okay, so there's our minor 7. There's another really good one for the minor 7. It requires me to play it on bass. Okay, so there's that minor 7. So cool. Tone 11, what a legend. Okay, so that was weird. From the minor 7, go up another semitone to the major 7, which is just a semitone behind the octave. But that major 7, if you remember the song, it's not the right key, but to do it in E, the first part of the chorus goes to, so that's what that interval is there. And then we're into the octave. So, easy. Right, my Sharona, that octave. So what's the point? Why am I talking about all of these intervals, 12 of them, all in a chromatic scale? I'll show you why it's really handy. I'm going to play something in E, okay? And this is all improvised, but I'm going to start pulling out these references. Okay, so have a listen. So all that's happening there is I'm improvising in E, but because I'm aware of the intervals and I can hear them, because I'm so used to those, my cheat codes, that's so ingrained in me. I hear those intervals, I know exactly what they are, and they lead me to different places, and that's all that's all that's happening there. So your homework for this week: find your own cheat codes. By all means, use anything that I've done already, but there may be intervals that you relate to something else, a lot easier. And being able to do this and being able to pick out these intervals by ear is so huge in just progressing your musicianship as a guitar player. Okay guys, I hope that was helpful. Any questions, put them in the comments section. Apart from that, have a fantastic week and hope to see you soon. Cheers guys, bye.